do to miss his special visitor? Expecting someone? The sweeper asked at last. So Papa Panoff told him about his dream. Well, I hope he comes, the sweeper said. You've given me a bit of Christmas cheer I never expected to have. I'd say you deserve to have your dream come true. And he actually smiled. When he had gone, Papa Panoff put on cabbage soup for his dinner, then went to the door again, scanning the street. He saw no one, but he was mistaken. Someone was coming. The girl walked so slowly and quietly, hugging the walls of shops and houses, that it was a while before he noticed her. She looked very tired, and she was carrying something. As she drew nearer, he could see that it was a baby, wrapped in a thin shawl. There was such sadness in her face, and in the pinched little face of the baby. But Papa Panoff's heart went out to them. Won't you come in, he called, stepping out to meet them. You both need to warm by the fire and rest. The young mother let him shepherd her indoors, to the comfort of the armchair. She gave a big sigh of relief. I'll warm some milk for the baby, Papa Panoff said. I've had children of my own. I can feed her for you. He took the milk from the stove and carefully fed the baby from a spoon, warming her tiny feet by the stove at the same time. She needs shoes, the cobbler said. But the girl replied, I can't afford shoes. I've got no husband to bring home money. I'm on my way to the next village to get work. Suddenly, the thought flashed through Papa Panoff's mind. He remembered the little shoes he had looked at last night. He had been keeping those for Jesus. He looked again at the cold little feet and made up his mind. Try these on her, he said, handing the baby and the shoes to the mother. The beautiful shoes were a perfect fit. The girl smiled happily, and the baby gurgled with pleasure. You have been so kind to us, the girl said, when she got up with her baby to go. May all your Christmas wishes come true. But Papa Panoff was beginning to wonder if his very special Christmas wish would come true. Perhaps he had missed his visitor. He looked anxiously up and down the street. There were plenty of people about, but they were all faces that he recognized. There were neighbors going to call on their families. They nodded and smiled and wished him a happy Christmas. Or there were beggars, and Papa Panoff hurried indoors to fetch them hot soup and a generous hunk of bread, hurrying out again